this is Dr. Matt Joosse at Joosse Family Orthodontics in Williamsburg, Virginia. I wanted to show you guys a case today that illustrates one of the reasons why we do early treatment. So a common question that I get as an orthodontist is, at what age should my child be seen for phase 1 or early treatment orthodontics? And I like to see patients by age 8. Not every 8-year-old, in fact, most 8-year-olds do not require any orthodontic treatment. But there are some certain cases that do require some early intervention. And there's usually 3 reasons why we want to get involved early in 8 and 9-year-olds. One reason is because there might be a problem that affects the growth or the development of the jaws. A second reason is that we want to ensure that all of the permanent teeth come in correctly. And then a third reason is that sometimes early treatment can actually save you from needing to take out or extract permanent teeth later on. So I'm going to show you this case. This came to us from a very sharp general dentist here in town. She referred this patient to me because she noticed that there was some crowding going on in the upper anterior teeth, and she also noticed that this patient had a very narrow or constricted upper jaw. So let me show you. Okay, this is Bailey, and Bailey was referred to me at age 8 years old. And again, this was a referral from a general dentist, and that general dentist noted that Bailey's upper teeth her upper jaw was very narrow. You probably don't look at teeth all the time, but take my word for it, these upper teeth are slanted inwards more than they should be. I'll show you how narrow her upper jaw was later. She also noticed that these front teeth were very flared out and that there's a little bit of what we call an open bite. The front teeth do not meet. So a lot of times when you have an open bite, one, it's a little bit difficult to eat things. You bite into a piece of pizza and the cheese gets left behind, or the pepperoni gets left behind, or you'll bite into a sandwich and the slice of tomato gets left behind. But open bites in young children can actually lead to some habits that are hard to break, like tongue thrust. So a lot of times when there's an open bite, kids will learn to put their tongue into that space, and then that's a habit that's really hard to break, and it also affects some of the growth and development of the jaws. Now this is a look at Bailey's upper teeth. So again, you're probably not too familiar with looking at teeth, but this is a very narrow upper jaw. And the general dentist recognized that this should be wider. So we did an early treatment on Bailey. We did some expansion of the upper jaw, and we just had a few braces on the very front teeth. And this is the difference that we were able to make. So this is Bailey at the end of treatment, and you can see that with the 2 front teeth, we got them to come down. They don't flare out as much. They overlap the lower front teeth so that Bailey can eat a piece of pizza and get everything when she bites into it. We also created space for the lateral incisors to come in, and the upper jaw widened significantly. So here's a picture of her upper jaw after treatment. Here it is again before treatment, and then wider after treatment. But look at the change in those front teeth from here to here. So this is a really great early treatment. It took a little longer than I prefer. This one took about 1.5 years, and it was because these lateral incisors took a long time to come in. But normally early treatment usually takes 1 year, and it's a great way to intercept some of the growth problems like the open bite in the front, some growth problems with the way that the back teeth relate to one another. We resolved some crowding, and we also gave Bailey a smile that she loves a lot more than when she first came into us. So that's a great example of early treatment. Again, we love to see kids at about 8 years old to screen for these kinds of things. And if you have any questions, the consultations are always complimentary. Thanks so much.